Thank you so much, Diana, for setting the tone tonight, and I hope that every woman has taken something from what you said, but that key piece about finding your voice, being on your journey, making sure that you stay focused on that journey. We're not going to be distracted by others. We're not going to live based on other people's expectations, but we're now setting the goal. We're setting our own standard. We can be free, right? We can find peace in that. And that's what we're trying to do tonight. So thank you so very much. Now we want to look at our bodies. And so at this time, we want to send special love tonight because Dana is coming back. We want to say, Dana, we were sending you love and prayers because we know what it's like to lose a loved one. But she wanted to come out tonight and she wanted to come back to the circle, come back to her community. So tonight she's going to talk to us for a few minutes about some healthy living, some choices. And I have to say, Dana, again, you know me, I'm all about the spinach and kale life. But last week, I did go out and buy some vanilla bean Haagen-Dazs. And I have to say, I enjoyed it, girl. I'm sorry, I enjoyed it. It was good. But again, everything else in my house is good. But I had that moment, but I needed that moment. But I think tonight we want to talk about the fact that all of us have to make healthy choices. And the more we make healthy choices, we're going to see that our mind and our bodies and our spirits are going to follow. So help me welcome Dana back to our stage. Thank
you. Hello, everybody. Hello. It's a crowded house tonight. I was going to talk about food labels or something like that. So my piece on food labels, if you can't pronounce it or read it, don't eat it. That's like simple. I really was going to build on Diana's. In my head, I've been through a lot of changes this year. Losing my mother, she was 102, but wow, yeah, it was a long journey. We took care of her. So it's all about, like, I wanted to come, but I wasn't emotionally ready to come. And as I'm a health coach, I've been really, really sick in my life, almost died a few times, and I built myself back up. But honoring where you are in your life and being able to say, I can't do it. I need to take care of me. Because taking care of yourself is a gift that you give yourself every single day. It's like, I'm obsessed about health because I've almost lost it several times. So that's my journey. I don't judge. I don't judge your Haagen-Dazs. I have my moments too. We all should have our moments and enjoy life because it's about enjoyment as well as being on track. And if as long as you're on track and you're honoring your journey, there's no wrong turn that you can take. But you have to be true to yourself. And you have to be true to everyone in your life. Like, I was snappy when I got home tonight because I was rushing and my sisters were yelling at me and like, you're such a bitch. And I was. I was a total, like, I had just lost and I got myself back. But doing daily meditation or daily breathing or taking a walk or doing something that you love, a hobby or something to get your mind off of your daily nonsense that we all have to do is very, very important. Like, you cannot pour from an empty cup. So finding whatever that is and making yourself your number one priority, because if you don't love yourself, no one can love you. And if you don't take care of yourself, no one is going to do it for you. So it all depends on where you want to go with yourself. People, I get phone calls every day, this is happening, that's happening. And it comes down to where are you, like, in your head. Being mindful is probably the best thing that you can do next to loving yourself. Because when you're mindful of what you're doing, you catch yourself when you're falling off. And we all fall off, including myself. Like, you know, I was an emotional leader for 45 years, so I can get caught in that just like anybody else. So it's just interesting that she was talking about all of that stuff, and I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be really funny that I'm gonna build on that. But I feel like as women, we do everything for everybody else, and we're last, always last. And you know what? It's time to put yourself first. And you don't have to be selfish, you just have to make time. And that's my speech for today.
I was kind of waiting for the labels. I wanted to know more about the labels. But you're right. If you read the back and you can't pronounce it, it's really not good for you. But I think you hit something so very important tonight that connects all of the pieces, and that is self-care. Self-care, being able to take care of yourself, it does not mean that you're selfish. It doesn't mean that you don't care about everybody else that's around you. It's just that you're making yourself a priority so that you can take care of everybody else around you. And sometimes as women, we feel, it means that I'm taking my time away from everybody else. Everyone should find some kind of self-care practice, whatever that practice is. For some people, say, oh, my house is noisy, it's full of people. You have to find a space where you can have peace. So years ago, there was a commercial, right? What was it, Calgon, Take Me Away, right? So you have to find that happy place wherever it is. It might be that, you need that 5-minute break and you may have to just, turn the shower on. Even if you're not getting in it, you just need to turn the shower on, listen to the water, and just breathe while everybody else is running through your house doing whatever. But you have to find a way to embrace the silence so that you can reset. And the year is still young, and so you might be in a place in your life right now where you just need to reset. And it's okay to reset, right? Because if you reset, then you'll have the energy that you need to get to the next challenge in your life. But if you're tired and you're overwhelmed, it's gonna be really hard for you to fight that battle. So I think self-care, we don't talk about self-care as much as we should, because women are taught not to, right? We're warriors, just take it, whatever it is, just take it and embrace it. But there are some things sometimes that we're asked to do, and those things are difficult things, right? Difficult challenges that women have to deal with. So we need that strength, and self-care allows us to do that. So I'm happy that you're back, Dana. I'm happy that you've rejoined us. I'm happy that you were courageous enough tonight to come up and speak again. That's important for us to see that you're on the journey, and just know that all of us support you and support the journey that you're in right now. And again, losing a loved one is close to the heart. So we were just so happy that you would be with us tonight, and just know that we're here to support you as a community. So thank you, Dana, for coming out tonight. I believe that we've located the Freeport information, so we'll connect as soon as we dismiss. We'll connect with you in terms of those individuals who'd like to use the QR code. For those of you who are coming for the first time, we'd just like to acknowledge you. If you can just stand and just wave so that we can know that you're here for the first time. Yes. So lots of people are here for the first time. And if you're here for the first time, we want to make sure that we connect with you, because we'll add you to the list. And there are multiple lists now, as you can see. But we want to keep you connected. We hope that you felt welcome enough that you would come back next month, that you would bring a friend. If you don't live in Long Beach, it's okay. We welcome you, Queens, Island Park, Brooklyn, wherever you're from. We want you to feel that this is your space as well. So we hope that you feel welcome in this space. Announcement?
Oh, no, I just had a question. I'm a new member, Kathleen.
Hi, Kathleen.
I've lived in the West End for 8 years. Single female homeowner. The whole school thing has really touched. I was shocked someone send their kids to public school, and I was just wondering, is there someone that represents this group in the town hall meetings? Because
Yes, I believe there are several people who are here who attend those meetings. Diana does. There's plenty of
it
us.
needs some Brooklyn in those meetings. It just, you know.
So
I hope
what we can do.
It fires me up.
Yeah, so what we can do is that as soon as we dismiss, you will connect all of us who are really involved with the East End School or any other project. We're gonna dismiss in like 5 minutes. I want you to just network, exchange information so that you can meet up at a certain time and get ready for that meeting, the next meeting, because that's very, very important. We have a QR code that you're gonna be able to come up for the I'm Certified Now, which is the Freeport event, and it's working, and we'll click you into that Freeport event. Tell your neighbor our next meeting is May 15th. So we're gonna be here on May 15th, and we hope that we're going to bring the same energy that we brought from last time. I want to thank all of you for coming out. You know what we do at the end of every meeting, and that is we take the big picture. Tonight, we actually have a victim. So Mr. Chitty, you're going to come up right now and introduce yourself, and then you're going to take our photo. I'm going to give you 1 minute to just say hello.
Thank you so much. This was interesting, but very, very, very inspirational. Our county executive, Bruce A. Blakeman, has tasked us to go out there to work and find more minority women-owned businesses to help support the communities here on Long Island and help each other be able to take care of ourselves and come to some level of understanding. I think this presentation was great. My boss, DCE Moore, announced our Women's Center, and again, I go to these things and it gets emotional. Sometimes I got a couple of tears coming out of my eyes. But again, you know, this is all about us working together to try to make sure that we can achieve our dreams. And sometimes it is a struggle. I have a good team. Alicia brought some great information. I've heard some powerful stories here today, and we want to be able to keep it open. That's keep it going. That's one of the reasons why we do have the Women's Center. We're also going to be opening an entrepreneurship center, be able to make sure that we can all be able to take care of ourselves. But again, we're here, we're available, doesn't matter what you call. Why not you call? Because everybody else calls anyway also. But again, we welcome it, and if we don't know, it gives us an opportunity to learn on how to find out information and be able to share with the constituents. Because again, we all want to be able to live in peace and live out our lives and enjoy ourselves and be safe. So again, I thank you for having the opportunity. Luke, you're my dude, we're the only ones in here. Now I gotta take a picture.
All right, thank you everyone. It's so good seeing everybody. Let's make sure that we greet someone tonight. But before we do that, it's time to come up here and